Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Catch That. I am naturally Elise, and that's my bro.
JR.
And we are the R&B representatives, and we are super happy to have y'all back here with us today. And we're even more excited that we have our good Keith, the good brother, Keith Burroughs. How are you?
I'm doing so good. In fact, I just want to let y'all know something that when it comes to the love of R&B, on this show, there are no pretenders. So it is an honor for me to be back and for y'all to catch that with the R&B representatives. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed.
I do. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for giving me a part of the trail. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's been a wonderful ride, and it continues to be a wonderful ride. So I'm just back to be with the fan bam. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Make it happen, Captain. Yes, indeed.
So I'm not gonna do a long intro to Keith because if you watch this show, you know who he is, and if you don't know who he is, I suggest for you to go back and look at every single one of his past episodes, and I do
Right.
every single one of them. They
Right.
are so much fun. They're full of knowledge, full of a whole lot of foolishness,
Yes.
and just the love of music and all of our love for each other just really just emanates from that screen.
Yeah.
I'm telling it's
yeah.
beautiful. So.
Yeah.
JR,
Yes.
what did our good cousin Keith pick to talk about today, and why do you think it's important that we all talk about it?
So, y'all, today we will be discussing Eric Benét's Lost in Time. This is his fifth album we will be discussing. Now, Keith wasn't forced to do this one. He was forced to do the last album that he did, and he did Eric Benét's A Day in the Life, and Elise told him that he had to do it. So he was not pressured to do this one. He did this pick on his own, for real. So, we said on our current episode that a lot of people do not talk about Eric Benet's albums like that. And the only time that we really talked about Eric Benet is when we did Keith and we talked with Neltron Pretty Baby on the Hurricane record. So this is going to be a good album, y'all, because it's a favorite of mine. I think Elise loves it as well. Obviously, Keith loves it because he picked it. So this is great. So we really going to get into it and all that good stuff, but y'all know how we do here. So after the Day in the Life album, which was a big commercial success for him, things started really working for him. So he did the Love Don't Love Me from the Brothers.
Right.
He did the joint from Earth, Wind, and Fire. He did a joint on their tribute joint, for real. Right. And then after that, he was starting an album, Better and Better. But he left the label because they didn't want to release it because they wanted to pigeonhole him and just say that we just want R&B. And I'm like, why do y'all do that to people? Let them be artists. You know what I mean? You got the Day in the Life, and if you listen to that, that wasn't all R&B either. So for real, so it was like he couldn't be an artist, and he dipped and he left, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this on my own." And he came with the Hurricane record, and then after that, he did one of my favorite albums from him, which is Love and Life. Not Mary J. Blige, but the Love and Life project, and that joint has "You're the Only One," Weekend Girl, Sing It to Me, Chocolate Eggs, yes. But that video is nuts. But then after that, he comes out. You hear him coming out with a new one, and he comes out with the first single, "Sometimes I Cry." What did y'all think when y'all heard that song for the first time? So go ahead, Keith.
Well, okay. Since we gonna go there, all right. I love this song, but this song pisses me off at the same time. I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me, Tyler.
Because of how damn good he sings on it.
He was starting on this album. We gonna get there.
I can't stand how good he sings on this song to the point where even if I'm holding everything in my body to squeeze, I can't still sing enough to match what Eric Benét does on Sometimes I Cry. Now, the closest I've gotten was in the shower. That's because of the acoustics and everything. So I'm like trying to, belt it out, and I cry because I can't get to that. Sometimes I cry because of that. That's just me.
And you know what? Like, obviously, you see the title. Sometimes I cry. Like, you're like, duh, it's gonna be sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then you listen to the lyrics. It's so sad.
It is. It is. And I agree. And I will say, not to do the comparison thing, because I know I can do that a lot, but if Insatiable by Prince and Untitled by D'Angelo were to have a child, I feel that would be Sometimes I Cry.
I like what you did there, because I like that. I agree. I agree.
Because I hear elements of Prince as well as elements of D'Angelo, and the rhythm and tempo of the song, how he's performing on the song, the lyrics to the song. Yeah, I feel like it's just a nice hybrid of what Insatiable and How Does It Feel will be.
I mean, he is married to Prince's ex-wife. I mean, well,
yeah, that's true.
Well,
y'all stupid. But I'm gonna tell you what, the slow songs on this album, I feel like he was on a marathon of, I gotta listen to every Delphonic, Stylistics, and
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish on every.
Sorry about that.
I hear that throughout all the ballads.
All
of them. Every single one. Some I wonder if it's sample. I mean, it's not, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It feels if it's a replay sample, I don't know. But because it's so strong.
I'm glad that you said that, because I'm going to say that a lot in this episode. And this is before I started to really get into them, like their catalog, thanks to you. So a lot of times I was like, what in the stylistic is going on here? Like, I'm like, what is going on here? But we talk about Sometimes I Cry, right?
Yes.
When I heard this, I was like, yo, the instrumentation, like he's bringing me back to what he was doing on Love and Life. So I was like, yo, this is nuts right now. Like, I was just like, when I heard this, I thought about When You Think of Me. Because I remember when I first heard that on A Day in the Life, I was like, who the hell is playing on here? I knew Roy Ayers was on there, but I was like, who else? So when I heard this, I was like, who's playing on this shit? Like, who is this? And then I was like, he's on his Angela Winbush bullshit on this. I'm sorry. Because sis, don't we go back and forth and be like, Angela, why you had to put that note right there? Like, when somebody is going to try to maybe even cover this or even maybe give you a tribute, ain't nobody doing that note right there at all. He did that on this. He was showing you my falsetto was nothing to play with. And he was like, if you're going to cover this record, I want to see you do this. If you do it right, then you got me. So I'm with you, Keith. That pisses me off too. Because even if I could even lip that motherfucker, it ain't gonna work. Because at the end of the day, what is he doing? Like, I'm like, but he's singing for blood. Like, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, see, the thing with Eric Benét, in my opinion, that I've noticed throughout his catalog is that he's really good with finding the right pockets on when to sing certain notes or melodies, and his harmonies is just crazy. Throughout this album, I just am just in awe of the harmonies and just the lush production. And I know we'll get to that as we discuss it. But yeah, well, Sometimes I Cry. I mean, it sounds like he's telling a story. Now, how true or not true it is, I don't know. But it's sung enough to where I believe what he's singing about.
I agree because I think Eric is very personal in his writing for real. And
Yeah.
ever since we all know what he has been through,
Yeah.
I think a lot of that comes out in his writing for real.
Yeah.
And I think, sometimes you think about when I fucked up. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think
Right.
this is that. And shout out to him even in the video. You know what I mean? The video that he made. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really getting his acting on too. I mean, he was in Glitter.
Sparkles.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Keith. It's called Sparkle Child. But I don't get into it with the Oatmeal Club. But anyway, but
Hey, I like
anyway,
oatmeal, though. I like oatmeal.
No, just plain oatmeal, not the ones with some good stuff. That's plain,
okay.
plain James.
I
But
love oatmeal too, but I don't want to be in the club.
I'm so done already.
I want your overnight oats. No.
Not the overnight oats. Look, man. Hey.
He get his acting on in the video, like he crying and all of that. So he's giving you what the song gives. So for me, it was just like, I was like, I hope this isn't what we're gonna get throughout the record. And we did not.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like for the album, it made sense to have a song like Sometimes I Cry. Because while, again, I know we'll discuss it throughout the episode, but production-wise, a lot of it, yes, definitely has that retro vintage sound to it. Sometimes I Cry sounds more current for, I believe it was 2010 that the album came out.
Yes.
So it still has a current sound, but performance-wise, it just was heartfelt. It's just emotional. And so how he was singing on that song, I feel that that's how he literally felt. Whereas we try to sing it, we're just trying to imitate what he did. But he sounded like he was crying for real. And I'm over here trying to just sing that in the shower, like, sometimes I cry, babe. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can only cry so much.
And about the last minute and 20 seconds of this song,
good Lord,
he is going off.
Yeah. That's why I feel the how does it feel element comes to play for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, just the tempo of the song like gives me Insatiable or not even quite Scandalous, because I think Scandalous is a little more faster, but Insatiable for sure.
I agree. So it kind of was, and I'm glad you said that, Keith, because it kind of gets you prepared of what we're going to get. Because like you said, it's current for the time, but the instrumentation is there, all of that. So it's like, we getting this type of vibe. Okay, bet. Right. And when you get the album, it fits. You know what I mean? It fits. So it just...
and this song and a few of the other ballads, like Eric, it's like he said, I know what people love from. I know what is my specialty or what I can do in my sleep, and the people want it. And I can do it, these ballads, in a way that nobody out right now this time can do it in that way. That's a man. Now, he had some ladies that could get on his heels, but right there in that time of music of what was popping, like it won't really too many people that could do what he did in that way.
Right. Especially the ones that were popular at that time. You know what I mean? Like you said, this is 2010. You know what I mean? We had, a GOAT that was singing. So it was like...
and it won't the greatest, and it won't of all time.
Hey, hello. So, that was the popping R&B guy. So it was like, he wasn't doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're right, sis. Like, he knew what to give us. And he knew that is what we love from him. You know what I'm saying? So,
now, I'm all for artists exploring, but I mean, what would you even be doing to get an Eric Benét album? And it ain't an Eric Benét album that don't have a few songs that are like this.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Right.
Not a one. He ain't no.
Agreed.
Now Eric Benét, he's silly as hell, but he ain't no fool.
Right.
He's
Right.
He's
hilarious,
very
by the way.
silly.
He is so hilarious. I hope he
Yes, I
sees
love
this.
it.
Hey, and if
Yeah.
I talk shit, it's okay. It's from the heart.
Yeah.
Out of love. Because I love you. Down.
For sure.
And do.
Yeah.
You got to be honest with the people you love. So.
That
But
part.
for this being released in 2010, I can't remember all of whom came out in that particular time frame or even year, but I can say that Lost in Time, the album, is different from a lot of what was out at the time. It just gives a refreshing sound, yet a nostalgic sound with the production and the live musicianship,
Yes.
if you will. And so to me, I'm like, if anybody could pull off that type of album at that time, I feel that Eric Benét would be one of those people.
I agree, because in 2010, I said this on Apartment 5B, shout out to the crew.
Hey.
I was like, 2010 was finally a time where I kind of slowly started getting back into music again, because I kind of saw in 2003 where it was going, especially with R&B for real. So when it like 2007, I kind of was like slowly taking a dip, because I was like, I see where this is happening. I see where radio was going. I see what real instrumentation ain't. It ain't about that anymore. So like for maybe from 2009 to 2010, I kind of chilled a little. So when you had Janelle Monáe come out with the Art Android, you had Eric comes out with the Lost in Time. You had Monica came out with her Still Standing, and Erica came out with New America Volume 2. Like these were the albums.
You had a Robin Thicke, you had a Tank, you had Dwellette,
Jasmine Sullivan,
you had Donnell Jones, you even had that was Life Jennings, you had a James LeVert album out, Kim album. I'm just naming people that are in that lane, by the way.
Well,
Neo. Maxwell. Black Summer Night.
Raheem Devon.
Yes. Okay. Yep. Jaheim.
Like these. Fantasia. Like all of these people was coming out and Miguel. Yes. These are people that was giving me stuff that I needed. So it was like before I'm like, ugh, and then I come back to it and I'm like, this is what I've been missing. This is what I love. This is it. You know what I mean?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yep. Love Me Back. Yes, indeed. Yes. Yep. So these are albums. So I was hyped with this, coming back into it again, and all these great R&B albums that I love was in. And for Eric to give me this album, I was like, yes. You know what I mean? Instrumentation. Like, I want this. I'm yearning for something to be as thick as this, because this album is very thick. Very. Very heavy. And I love it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, let's get into the album then. All right. So we're going to start with Never Want to Live Without You. Now, what in the stylistic, dramatic bullshit that I was getting? This is what I said back then. I said, I know he's not giving me this bullshit with them, because everybody knows how I felt back then. I don't feel that way now. So, but this is me then. This is me then. And I was like, I know he ain't going to give me no stylistic type of record in the first 10 seconds. But then John, what's his name? McVictor comes in with the drums, and I said, okay, this is where we at. I like it.
Right.
And that's what separates it from that, because it's the drums are a little more doing a little more than those 70s. So, you know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
different kind of drum thing, a different polish. But you can hear it all up and through it. But
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you, this song is so Eric Nay, as it like it's a quintessential. It makes it actually. I don't usually like nobody start off with no ballad, but that makes sense to me because it's like, oh, this is me. This is the guy. This is what most people kind of are here for. You know, the big
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a smart first track, even
Yes.
though it was a ballad.
Yes. I agree. And I don't remember the first song that's on Hurricane or Love and Life, but I know for True to Myself and A Day in the Life, the first songs are mid tempo ish, not quite ballad ish,
Mm-hmm.
to where you get to Lost in Time. And yeah, that being the first song, I agree with Elise. I think that was not a bad choice. And it definitely, like you said, JR, gives stylistics feels all over. You know what I mean? And I think of Tom Bell, rest in peace, uh, throughout this album because I want to say that they definitely were inspired by his production as well as, you know, Gamble and Huff later on and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, others. But I want to say, I think it's his cousin, is it DeMonte
You talking about
Poison?
you talking
Eric's
about
cousin?
George. I thought it was
Or
George.
George Nash? Okay, yeah,
Nash, yeah,
I think
that's
you're
his
right.
cousin.
So
Yeah.
that's his cousin, and I
Yeah.
think it was maybe a writing partner at the time, DeMonte
DeMonte, yeah, he on here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Poise, I think is how you say it.
Poison,
Please if
yes,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah. Poison, yes.
the right correct pronunciation. But yeah, I noticed that when they collaborate together, they work together to create some really good bodies of work. And I know that with this album, they definitely tapped into what I believe is a certain theme musically, which I would call it a time capsule, if you will, to
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
where they went back to, say, the 70s, give or take early to late, and just created something that's forward at the same time, but giving the nostalgic feel of the 70s. And I feel like Never Want to Live Without You would be a perfect ballad for that time period. So,
I'm with y'all. When because John was the one that played on "You're the Only One,"
mm,
so he's going hard on them drums like he was on this one. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And I think Eric was actually about to get married, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why this album is so happy. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? Like
right.
it's so happy, and you know the lyrics on this because, like we said on some I cry right
Yeah.
with that record. He spills his truth in this to me. And it's a lyric in it that he says, I never want to live without you. I want to build my world around you. This second chance to start a life and a family. I
Yeah.
thank the Lord and you for this life to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's telling us kind of what we already know with the drama that he dealt with and all of that. And he's like, wow, I'm getting a second chance at life.
Right.
She's came into my life and I have a second chance to build a family and start this life and build. You know what I mean? And I was just like, come on. I love that when you actually are putting your truth into it. And obviously, with them being celebrities, we kind of know a little bit
Yeah.
more of their life. So
Mm-hmm.
that part right there is like, okay, y'all, this is what it is. I'm letting y'all know I'm in this second life now.
Right.
So we
Right.
ain't got to worry about that no more. So I'm letting you know with my new wife, which she became his new wife,
Mm.
I don't want to live without her. You know what I mean? So the emotion of it is crazy. And again, him blowing like crazy on this mess. Like he's going off.
Yeah.
Him and Angela Winbush, why don't y'all just do a record with each other and just do craziness vocally that nobody can do but y'all? Because at the end of the day, he did this. I was like, Eric, you don't have to show off. Like, you are showing off and you can sing. We know this. but you ain't got to do. You was really on your Russell Thompson shit for real, for real. Like he really was on this.
Excuse me, but yeah, I always.
It's a dirty job. Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to sing.
When he gets to those certain parts and just show off like that, I'm saying respect. This motherfucker always showing off and shit. Like, come on, Eric, why you gotta do all that? I mean, I get it. You singing your heart out, but damn, come on. There's another song that pisses me off kind of because like he does that at the end too, where he
yes, yes.
I'm like singing along with him.
Yep.
If I day I die, and he's like,
I'd be like, oh. I'd be like, Eric, come on, you have the listeners. We want to sing along with you, and he was like, not so fast.
though. But there is a line in the bridge too where he says, I think it's thank you for the love even when I was wrong.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's dope because there's a lot of vulnerability I notice.
Come on, JR's word. Yes, Lord.
On this album. And I think this is a prime example of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
I didn't have to use it. Y'all did.
right. But that was one of the words I was thinking of when listening to this album. I'm like, yeah, this album is definitely vulnerable. It's soulful. It captures a lot of emotions that I think us music heads appreciate in a good R&B album or just album period. But in Eric's case, he's just continuing his consistency, I feel, with this album. And starting it off with this was not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
So.
All righty. So we get to Feel Good.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite song on the album. For
my
me.
favorite song.
Yes.
Really?
My favorite song.
What?
Mine.
Oh, both of y'all.
You can't
have
mine.
Give it back. Mine.
Give it back. I'm older.
What?
By a line.
You got a point there, girl.
Yo.
Hey, I claim it. I look the fuck good. But
come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. I want to leave. I love looking forward to hearing these quotables each episode. I swear to goodness. Yeah, man. Oh,
I got a couple, but this is really my first favorite record. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Dang, for this being y'all both favorite?
Right.
I hear that too often on the show.
And you know why it's my favorite? Yeah. Because it does feel good.
It does.
Whoa.
Yeah. Even at the very beginning,
it makes me happy.
Yes.
If I did a fan culture, I'd be like, what's the Eric Benét song? Or what's the faith song that makes you happy? Feel good.
Yep. I agree. I want a duets album from them because they are dope to me. You know they did Georgie Porgy with each other, which is fucking amazing. And
classic.
This?
That song's classic. Their cover is a
classic. Come on.
Exactly. No, I was just thinking that too because I know he just put out the duets album, The Co-Star, which is a good album, by the way.
A good album with nothing but females. And about time he did the shit.
Right? Exactly.
It's so good.
Now, I am surprised though that, correct me if I'm wrong, that Faith isn't on.
He's not on it.
This album. However, like you said, if they did a duets album, that would be dope because they work together so good.
And their backgrounds is really on this song together.
Yep.
The way it blends.
Yep.
Oh my God. Just like I said, like I was singing, whoa, like them two together with that.
Yeah.
And with them horns, God forbid, Jesus. Oh, Lord, them horns is blazing on this record. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. And it's loud enough for me. It's it's giving me like the brass section of some Earth, Wind, and Fire shit. Like, that's what I'm getting from this with them damn horns. Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
And them two just ad-libbing back and forth for the last like minute and a half. And it's just like the horns are blaring. Faith is going, he's going, and then you just hear the whoa. I was like, music, Jesus. Lord.
I have a slight sidebar.
Okay.
I know why JR loves horns so much. I figured it out.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Because JR is a trumpet.
Period.
He is one.
Period.
He's
I
loud.
can project.
But
I like that. I like that.
You out if it's a trumpet in the band, you're gonna hear it. If JR's in the room, you're gonna hear him.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
That part. And I do not take that as shade.
Oh, it is.
From you, but yes. But
let's be clear. This.
Oh, so this is a catch that moment for the world. Got it.
But I just thought about it. You're a trumpet.
Yes, I'm Shaka taught me well.
Yeah, because her voice is a trumpet. Absolutely.
Yes, and shady just like her too.
Yeah, like Bilal with his like a trumpet. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, Keith. I just had it just came in my head and I just had to say it. Okay.
I like that. But I was gonna say, just from the very beginning of the song, just the harmonies of them saying, "It's so good." Now, girl, I'd like to know exactly what I'm feeling. It's that kind of song that makes you want to just like push your shoulders out. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Yes.
I'd like to know. And
it's a chair dance song.
It is chair dance.
It's such a red cup too. Yes.
It gives
me.
Got to be real vibes too.
Huh?
It gives me got to be real vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Good one.
Just
good one. Yeah, because Alton Johnson on that bass is funky as hell too.
Oh man,
Lord,
yeah. Now I like the ending part too, where they say, "And it's so good, and they feel so good, baby." Oh, you did. Dun, dun. I can't remember all the words, but yeah, they just like going off in the background. It's dope. This is a dope song, man. It lives up to its name. It lives up to its name.
Yes, it's a feel-good record, and yes.
Like so far, the sequencing is on point, like a decimal. You know what I'm saying? You start off with "Never Want to Live Without You," and then kind of bring it up a little bit with "Feel Good," and then as we talked already about it, sometimes I cry.
Sometimes I cry. Yeah,
shit pisses me off, but it's all good.
But I to say that. With Sometimes I Cry, since that's the third song, we kind of went in about it already. I want to say that I'm glad with this album that Eric went back home.
Yeah.
And he started working with these young, like, local musicians and gave them a chance. And what they did on this, like the string sections on this and the brass sections on this, like this was just like, he really gave people chances and they just jammed. This album was full of a jam session, for real. So I wanted to say that because he did do that with Sometimes I Cry, for real. He did this interview and I forgot who he was with. And he was like, y'all, I just wanted people to feel good and have instrumentation and all that. And he was like, I went back home and I was like, let me feel the goodness of home. And if I feel good at home, then the music is going to come across that way. And it did. And for him to get these local musicians and give them chances, because everybody in the industry just uses the same ones. And you look at these liner notes and you see, oh, that person did this and that person did this. But at least the one thing I would say, like I said, he worked with John. And see, he done worked with John for all the damn albums. So he kept him. He was like, no, you gonna drum for me. You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't getting no other drummer. You're it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to say that with Sometimes I Cry because I'm like, good for him. I'm just like, yes.
I mean, Sometimes I Cry, I feel, was a good choice for a first single for this album, just to maybe introduce to some who Eric Benét is, but also kind of be like, look, for those that were questioning whether or not I can sing my ass off, here, I got something for you. While being, again, vulnerable and sharing his feelings about, what is his past relationship, or, just the idea of love. You know what I mean? And I feel like this was a great leadway into the album.
So we next song, Always a Reason. Here we go with some stylistic breakup to makeup.
Yep.
I was like, does he love the stylistic head ass? Like what? Like
it would make sense with him with the falsetto and all that he would like that music.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites on the album. I can't even front. I think because it has that feel and sound to it, because I love the music of the stylistics, but yeah, just again, the way he performs his vocals, man, it's just so lush, and just the harmonies when the chorus comes in. There's always a reason for falling in love, and it's always the darkest before the night comes. And then he goes,
yes!
Yeah. It's my favorite of the ballads on this song, on this album, for sure.
I can agree. I can agree with that.
Now,
I can agree with that.
You notice so far in the first 4 songs, there's some good bridges. There's bridges throughout this album, but
look,
like he starts out, at least the first 4 joints, with just solid bridges, and yeah, man, it's just dope, man.
This song just makes you want to fall in love, and believe in it. You know what I mean? It's like you want to be in bliss when you finally get the right partner, and y'all are like together, and you want to share your life with them. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and then when he said, and this is some truthful shit, when he was like, it's always the darkest before your light comes. That's some real shit. You know, you got to go through a lot of bullshit to finally get to that right one. You know what I mean? And that lyric just, and then for him, to me, it was like the strings and the French horn really made you feel the emotion of this song. Like this, and this is an album that JR would love because it's very emotional. It's emotional as hell. Lyrically, musically, all that. And like y'all said with the ballads, this is probably my favorite on this because of the emotion. And like you said, he is getting his Russell on this song. You know what I mean? And like you said, the bridge, just everything about this song is just so emotional to me. And when I was playing it today, and it was just like, after Face Feels Good to this, it was like I had to play it again and again and again. I was like, I don't want to leave. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, like I want that. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is. Thank you for saying this. This is probably my favorite as far as ballads, for sure.
I think that at least from what I got out of it, and I could be wrong, with Always a Reason, is that he's basically saying, like, if in case someone is feeling like giving up on the thought or the idea of love, that at the end of the day, there's always a reason for, falling in love. To, just basically don't give up so quick, and it seems again that, it may seem like he's in his lonely world, or, by himself. But again, another vulnerable song.
That's JR word you stole them.
You know, that's my word.
Excuse me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it, but I feel like
I done brought it out. You said vulnerable. I done brought out bliss. So my words have been said on this episode.
Yeah. But I feel like if the stylistics were to do a song like this, I can totally hear it, Or if they were to collaborate with, say, Eric Benét, I can totally hear them doing a song
Oh,
like this, or
absolutely.
Never Want to Live Without You. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm just, and like I said, when you first hear it, you think it's the breakup to makeup.
Yeah.
I was ready for him to sing That's All We Do. Like, I was waiting. Like, I
First you
was
love me,
waiting. I'm like,
then you hate me.
okay, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
Hey, a
It's
fool.
the tempo, man. That tempo.
But he could if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I would
Eric
love to
was,
hear it, actually.
Yeah.
So, Eric,
Because he'll find a way
when
to
you
jazz
go
it up to kind of
when you
do.
go on tour, won't you do breakup to makeup and then go right into Always a Reason? How about that? That's a nice little transition that you can
Come
do.
on.
That would be dope.
You better
That would
stop
be
that,
dope.
JR.
Eric, and yes, and we have said it here on the R&B Reps on Catch That with Keith. So if you do that, can we get our credit for it, please?
Right. I ain't mad at that at all. I ain't mad at that at all. Yeah, man.
Oh, God. Great
Yeah.
song. Great song.
Yeah.
We get into Paid.
Yeah.
I like this joint.
Yeah.
I like this joint.
You know what I say about it, though? And I do like it.
Mhm.
It's cute.
Yeah. It makes sense.
It's cute. It's adorable.
It makes sense.
I ain't gonna run it back 1,000 times, but I think it's a cute little, nod. I think Eddie sounds great, and I think they sound great together.
Yeah, Eddie is cooking
Y'all
on this.
don't like it. Look at his face.
I fucking love this record.
Oh,
I live for
see,
it.
why you pick? See, don't do that.
I was waiting on y'all because y'all know I'm gonna go in because it's OJ.
No,
So
that's why I was shocked. I was like, oh, he making that face because he gonna be like, oh, they think I love this song, and wasn't that what you was thinking, Keith?
I was like, oh boy.
I was
like
scared.
this.
That's why I was
I
like, I
I
like
was
it.
just sitting there because I was like, I'm gonna let them go and I'm not gonna say a word because I know
think it's
everybody's gonna be like,
I think
what does JR think of this?
and it's not shade. I just think it's adorable.
Yeah.
That's not shade.
It's very OJ's to me. Like, and it makes sense. Like, just to start it off, it gives me the intro of Message to Our Music and Time to Get Down. You know how when he starts with yeah, 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 he does that on this. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, to me, I was like, I'm getting my OJs. And then come on, you got like the first 15 seconds and the horn comes in, and it's like, I know Gamble and Huff was like, thanks for the nod. You know what I mean? Like, they heard this was like, thanks. We appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? Because the production is so OJ's, lyrically is so OJ's. Like, this is kind of like them on their For the Love of Money type of stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's like definitely giving us that social conscious that the OJs was always about in their music. You know what I mean? So to say I got paid on the first and paid on the last, clap, clap, that's OJ's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's them.
Yeah.
That's like them on Put Your Hands Together, and they was on Soul Train doing that, or Backstabbers. Like, this is so them. So, like, at least I'm with you. It's cute. It's cute because it's such a nod to the OJs, and to have Eddie on it. And it's kind of like him and Eddie kind of getting their Walter and Eddie on. You know what I mean? So,
And in the song, like the production, the music of it is, For the Love of Money. But the singing, and I'm talking about like the chorus. What's the song? It's got a number in it. Something ways to
99 2 arguments.
Yes. They're singing like how they sing on that chorus, but it's the music of For the Love of Money.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
One of my favorite parts is when they say, M-O-N-E-Y, never seen the
for me. Yeah.
And you hear Eddie LaVerge, Robert Peter just to pay for.
and then like lyrically, it's so timeless too, because we talk about bridges. Eric is going to give you a bridge on all of these
Always.
songs, right?
Yeah.
And when he said, "I'll keep a positive mind, but it's hard to flow," which when the cash is slow, I'm
Yeah.
working days of overtime still. I can't get out of this hole. How current and timeless is that?
Yeah.
Like everybody, we can feel that now. You know what I'm saying? With the foolishness we dealing with.
Especially
That
now.
Yeah.
Lord, let us pray.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, with that, it was like it just took me back to the OJs. You know what I mean? Clearly, y'all know I love them because they're right there. Yes,
Oh,
right over there.
I never knew that. You into the OJs?
Oh, you didn't know that,
You don't
girl?
tell me shit.
I don't tell you a thing, even though you got me a vinyl with them, so that's fine.
I thought it was the No Jays. You know what I'm saying? No, shit.
She didn't know
That's
I
so
love the
funny.
OJs, but she got me messaging our music. Oh, that was
Yeah.
so cute.
Out to the OJs, man. Legendary.
Yes. So, like I said, I think the Gamble and Huff, when they heard this, they was like, "We see it. We see it." And you put our boy Eddie on there, and you let Eddie be Eddie because Eddie gonna be Eddie, and
Yeah.
You know, within the first 20, 30 seconds, Eddie growl, he go, "Rah." You hear it?
Yeah.
But it's in the first 20, 30 seconds.
Oh yeah. But it wasn't
Walter would have never
over
let
the
him do it
top
in the
though.
first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He like, second 31, I'm gonna let you loose. But right now, hold it, hold the road. Hold the road. All right, go off.
Yeah.
That part.
But it wasn't over the top though. I feel like they
No, it wasn't.
complimented each other very
Absolutely.
well on this joint.
Mm-hmm. I
And
agree with that.
for the theme of the album, I feel like it made sense to have this type of song, and that he was able to get Eddie Levert to join him on a song like that. And the
I
production
agree.
is a groove, but it's got substance as far as what they're speaking about. And so there's catchy parts like the "I guess pain on the first, pain on the last. Sometimes it's strong on the middle." It's like, okay, like I'm grooving, but I'm like, I am kind of struggling, but I can at least get through it with this song. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, shout out to Eddie Levert, man, for a dope collaboration for sure.
Right. All right, we going to take it.
Yep.
Eddie, Eric's a freak, and him and Cassette are this is a very sensual song.
It
But
is.
it's not extra. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't giving you passion, pain, and pleasure from the go. It was giving you very much, it was sexual, but still
Yeah.
giving you, even though that's crazy, that's still my favorite album from him, but I still go on him. But anyway,
I know what
this song it's very like, I love the innuendos with them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I just think he just works well with females. Like, he works great with them. That's why I was like, Eric, about time you did a whole album full of women. You know what I mean? And Cassette Michelle came in like, "I don't need a man who's scared to take control." Like, I was like,
Yeah.
that's Cassette. Because at first I didn't know if it was her, because it sounded a little different. And I was like, "Oh, that's Cassette." I was like, "All right, girl." I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Go ahead, let that man take control of you, girl. I hear that." I was like, "You better sing."
And you know something? And this he's stupid. You know like JR, me and you, we say this about female singers all the time about how they can hit high notes in a beautiful way and are amazing singers with a big range, but it either be they low tone or that in the middle. And
Yeah.
Eric's in the middle. It's just his tone. It's just that's why I love his up tempos, because that's you're mostly getting
Yep.
that in between, that the whole, I guess, the whole alto of it all. I guess I don't know them words. I like JR music is feeling. I don't know every
Yeah, just
technical
talk
word.
about it. I don't know no alto, soprano, metal, soprano,
But
all of them foolishness.
in the middle,
Yeah, in the middle.
In the
when
middle.
he's singing like what the tone of his speaking voice is, it's
Mm-hmm.
so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
He sounds so good on it. It's smooth and it's velvet. It's like a velvety thing, but it's not like stuffy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
I
Now, maybe or maybe not, because Chrisette is featured on this, I have an epiphany on this song.
I like what you did there. Go ahead.
So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take it there. So what you gonna do? I dig this song, but this song kind of confuses me a little bit
Okay.
because in the verse, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember word for word, but I may mess it up. He says something along the lines of like, try to give all I got. I'd be lying if I say I'm not a bit intimidated, baby. And then once she starts singing, talking about like she want a man that ain't afraid to take control, he says, I'm not afraid, baby. I'm like, didn't you just say a moment ago you be lying if you say you was a bit not a bit intimidated? Now you talk about her taking control. You like, I ain't afraid, baby. Mother, which one is it?
He did.
And then he's like, he don't know about a lot of things on this song. All due respect, Eric. If you catch this, bruh, it's all due respect. But you talking about, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get with you, or something like that. And then he's like, I don't know if I'm out of line, but I just gotta make you my man. What do you know?
That's true shit, though. True shit.
Because
Because then he said, I'm coming over. Let me take it. Like,
yeah, like, bro, you just met her.
Do you know?
Honestly, I don't know how long the timing is between their interaction, but if they just met and he's talking about like right away trying to take it, come on, my dude. And then she all like reminding all of us that she's a queen, right? But then she's like, you can take it if you want. Okay, girl, come on now. Like, but I will say, he says something that I ain't heard in a minute, probably maybe since that song, or at least the terminology, where he's like, strong and tender, fine as hell. I'm like, he said strong and tender. He wasn't talking about the app or chicken tenders, if you know what I mean.
Come on.
Come on. Strong and tender.
And
S-A-T.
Right.
And tender.
And then afterwards, you knew what he was saying because he was like, fine as hell. It was like,
fine as hell. Yeah. I want you for myself. And then he's like, he was getting more confident towards the end, because at first he was intimidated. Then he was like, I ain't afraid to take control. Then she kept reminding him, like, okay, you can take it if you want to.
Right, because she said, come on and take it, baby, if you want it, baby.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how they approached the song with her just saying like how, like, because of her success, that some guys may feel like they don't have a chance or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And you know, and again, Eric Benét's vulnerable. My bad, bro. He's just saying, like, you know, that he, you know, is trying to do all that he can, and that he thinks he can, you know, give her what she needs, but he's just not sure. But she's like, you can take it if you want it. I'm like, all right, then. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Come on.
Tender, fine as hell.
Fine as hell.
Have you for myself. Trying to take it if you want it. Take it if you want it. Gotta get your groove on.
Oh, hey!
Oh, shoot. But I dig this song, man. And I think they did a great job collaborating together. But yeah, he works great with females. So again, I'm glad he did the co-star duets album with all females.
Me too.
And, you know, I'd recommend people to check that out when they have a chance.
Me too. Me too.
You can take it how you want it.
Strong, tender.
Fine as hell. Got to have you for myself. Oh, he said, I ain't afraid, baby. I was like,
I'm sorry. I just love how Cassette comes in. Like she come in so forceful. I don't need a man who's scared to take control. Like
I don't need a
it's.
girl
I sung that to Elise today, and she was just like, she just bypassed it on me.
So, sometimes you gotta ignore people. It's okay. Because JR like to stir it up sometimes.
I like what you did there.
You did there. Yep. Stir it up. Stir it up.
Don't this give y'all yearning for your love?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
All
right.
Yes.
It gives you that. That's why I was like, when it came on, I was like, yearning for your love divides like the intro, like maybe like the first 15 seconds. It's like,
look at that, but that makes total sense.
I just seen Akachale the other day.
And did.
Killed it, by the way. No notes.
And then there's no horns in this. No. He was like, the horns is going to take a break on this one, for real. And I'm glad it didn't need it. You know what I mean? To me, this is just keeping the love spicy. You know what I mean? Like you have to, because you got to switch it up sometimes. You got to keep it fresh, because sometimes it's like you want to do something like adventurous. Like when he said, every day's the same old, same old. We need to stir it up. Like he's saying, let's don't keep this. You know what I mean? So to me, it's just like, again, what's her name? What's the girl name? Denise. Damn. Denise Janae. That's her name. The girl that's doing back and forth with him on this record.
Oh, I didn't realize who that was.
Yes. And that's why I was saying another reason why, again, this is the girl. She does a lot of background for people. But again, he works great with females. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it was just like they sounded so good together. This song sounds very adventurous to me. I feel like with this is a song like you're riding in the car with your partner at night and y'all driving down to the city and the lights is hitting y'all and this song is on and y'all just about to be like, yo, we just about to live it up tonight. We about to just go to a club, maybe a jazz club, because we're older. We don't need to be with the youngins because we don't know what they doing. You know what I mean? We need to be with people that's our age. Yes. You know what I mean? But it's something different. It's the night. Let's live the night. Let's kind of switch it up a little bit and be a little adventurous. And come on, you got the flute and the strings that's giving it the adventurous vibe. So I think, again, he's giving that vibe on this. And I was like, Eric, you're 7 for 7 for me.
It's a two-step type of joint for me.
Yes.
It's a two-step type of joint. And you mentioned it earlier with Take It, how, it is a sexual song, but Take It and Stir It Up to me are tasteful.
Mm-hmm.
Where,
come on, Tasty Love, come on, Freddie.
Oh, girl. Oh, my bad. Tasty Love. Yeah. Oh, my bad. You go start with Take It, like him and Shorty Doo-Wop doing their thing, connected or whatever. And then they followed up with Stir It Up to be like, hey, let's keep this going, but let's change things up a little bit. So I like the consistency so far on this album. You know what I mean? So it's dope, man. And I like how, because Eric, don't get twisted, can come up with some freaky ass songs. He's done that throughout his catalog. Not so much on this album, I would say. Mm-hmm. But there's definitely songs where, okay, it's no doubt what he's trying to do. And I feel like, Take It is just more like tasteful and Stir It Up's like, okay, we can still spice it up however that may be, but let's just give it a try,
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
For sure.
What a song. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. It's a good song. A two-step joint.
Yes. So we get to Summer Love, which is him and his daughter.
Yo, she's got a great voice.
Don't she?
She's got a great voice, because I noticed she was on, is it the True to Myself album? And probably
Was she?
Hurricane, I think.
I
Maybe Hurricane.
y'all remember I had it on bootleg.
I know she's collaborated with him before.
Yeah, she was on yeah, she was on shit. She was on damn it. Was she on Hurricane?
I
I
think.
know she was on Love and Life because
Maybe it's
but
Love and
I know when she's on tour with him, she'll do You're the Only One with him.
That's what it is, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll do
Yes.
that.
But yeah,
Um, but I'm trying to think, was she on Love and No, she wasn't. It was just I think this is the first time that she's actually singing with him
I
on a record. So I think this
yes.
is it.
Thank you for that.
Mm.
But yeah, it gives me Stevie vibes, definitely. Um, just with the I don't know if it's the Korg synthesizer or what sound it is exactly. I can't think of the name of it, but it definitely gives me uh a vibe of a Stevie song. Like if Stevie were to sing with his daughter, which he's done,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could hear Stevie doing that with his daughter. And I like how, with Eric's daughter, she's not like going back and forth with him as lead per se, but more so in the background, which I think is dope because it adds a good element to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how, even though it's called Summer Love, and, I'm sure most of us have all had like those type of, feelings or love for someone and it was just only for a season. But, I'm thankful to have an all season type of love. Hey, Eric, love you, girl.
You not you
Like Levert,
Shout out to
all
Levert too.
seasons to love you all seasons.
Yeah, shout out to Levert too. But hey,
With the
girl,
spring, summer, fall. Sorry.
yeah, man. But no, I think he just want to go back in time a little bit, just speak on, the summer love. Again, just the whole theme of this album to me is just like very nostalgic and just kind of reminiscing, but yet going forward. But yeah, man, I'm still rocking with this album real solid, especially when it gets to Some Love. So
this song gives me the feeling of Make Yours a Happy Home by Gladys and the Pips. And it gives me that because of it musically gives me that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And musically, because during the summer I have to hear that song.
Yes.
And when I listen to that song and then I hear this, I want to play Make Yours a Happy Home like right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, this song musically is giving me Curtis with Gladys. But when you said Stevie, I agree because that synth that comes in, Stevie was in using that synth like crazy in the 70s. So again, he's staying with the theme of this album. Very 70s authentic kind of 70s thickness, Stevie, Earth, Wind and Fire, all of that. He's still giving us that in this. So I was just like, it feels very summery. And then with his daughter in it, and she's on the backgrounds with him. You know what I mean? It's not like they're going back and forth like him and Cassette or him and, Faith or anything like that. She's on background with him, and it just feels very summery to me. So I know for me, when I listen to this, I gotta listen to "Make Yours a Happy Home" with Gladys. So yeah, yeah. It's just a treat. With his daughter on it, it's such a treat. So
yeah. Summer love, I'm searching for you.
Yes.
Then we get lost in time.
Oh,
sorry. Me and
It's
Keith
okay.
I'm sorry now. My bad.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries.
All right. Okay, where we at?
Lost in time. We're lost in time.
We're back to the stylistics again. Okay.
And then you know what the kind of the melody ish kind of sounds like to me outside of like stylistics.
What?
I don't like it gave me the feel of if you play your cards right, just kind of the melody went, but I don't know. I just kept thinking of that song. I don't know. Like the melody. a little bit,
Okay.
or not. But I don't.
No, they view that the
I
tone. No.
This is my song that I don't really like it,
Really?
and I can't
Okay.
explain it. No,
Mm-hmm.
I can't. It's it's boring.
Wow. Okay. Hey, I ain't mad at your take on that. To
I'm
me,
not
it's
mad at all.
my favorite, I'd say, ballad on the album.
Huh?
I love this record.
I, I, I like what he's saying on it, because he's basically saying how, like, in a perfect world, all this would happen, even though it seems like he's dealing with being in a lonely world.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he's describing everything that would be considered a perfect world, if that makes sense. But I think basically what I got out of it is that he doesn't want to stay lost in the fantasy part of it, but he wants to make it a reality. But yeah, this is one of my favorite joints off the album. But as far as the ballads, I say it's my favorite.
I think with this one thing about Eric, he's a deep lover, right?
Right.
And the lyrics show you that because once Eric get with you, he's going to explain what life is going to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
And in this song, he does that because, like he said, as we lay, we make a plan for life together, holding on with all the might, full for better or for worse.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's going to tell you how life is going to be with him. Because then he said, there's a house upon the hill, I hear laughter. And our children seem to grow each year much faster. We're
Yeah.
alone now in this emptiness, and the love still grows.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love the fact that he's sitting there telling you, once our kids get older, this house is just going to be ours. And
Right.
it's empty and it's gonna be us, and our love is still gonna grow. Our kids is getting the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get older and they're gonna leave, and it's just gonna be me and you in this house, and our love is gonna go stronger. And I just like that. I like he paints the picture for you. Like, this is what you're gonna get. This is so we're never gonna be lost in time. Time is always gonna move with us.
Right.
Even though we made this family, yes, our kids are there, everything is beautiful, but once they get older, it's back to me and you before they came. You know what I mean? So I love it lyrically, and again, he's showing the hell off again at the damn end because he does it twice.
He does that Stevie stuff.
Yes.
Like, mother deck, never.
I was like, can you go easy on the listener? Can you really, like, Eric, can you go easy? Like, we got to listen to this. Like, you're being unfair. Like,
Well,
and he
I be
does it.
trying to
I'm
do
like,
that. I
And
be trying to do that when no one's around.
right.
also with this song, I like the way he sounds. I've never heard a song from Eric Benét to where I was like oh, kind of he doing with his voice. Like that's never happened. I think vocally it just is. I like the lyrics. I don't know, just something about it. It's just I don't know, dull to me. And it, I guess I needed it to be end a little more dramatic because that's kind of what I'm used to him. Like it's like a build up,
Maybe.
and in the end, he
Yeah.
just maybe it's I didn't get the show notes off like we had a few songs back at the end, and maybe that's what
Right.
was missing for me. Cause it's not a hate thing, but I don't. It's my skill, and that's your jam. Damn.
Yeah.
No, but you know what though? I appreciate your take on that, Elise, because I feel like with someone say like Eric Benet, who has now quite an extensive catalog,
Mm-hmm.
there may be songs that won't necessarily connect with you in that way, but it's still not a terrible song.
Right.
But that doesn't take away your love for the artist overall. You know what I'm saying? And to even still say that, I think that says a lot because, Eric Benet is one of those ones that's consistent. But yeah, not every song is going to be like, oh, damn. Some may be like, oh, okay, maybe just not right now for me. But that's
Maybe it didn't
okay.
Luther curl, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it could be just a mini curl. It could be a full-on curl.
Thank you, Keith. I wanted you to say
that. And JR, and sometimes the curls are nice.
Clean, like pristine.
She's not gonna. Elise said that about 50 times when she was here. Like she do not let me live that.
It's just what episode he's talking about. Yeah, it was with you on it.
It was with Keith. Yes.
And it's the way JR said. He said, and the curls were nice. And it's on a clip, and it just 3 seconds is so funny to me.
Right. No,
I did say it to him like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop.
Hey,
and he will laugh every time, so I definitely won't go stop. Sometimes you gotta ignore me.
No, I can't. I don't want to.
I can't. Look, shout out to fan culture. You just did why we created the show. But when you explained it, Keith, like you did, because again, we are fans of Eric, but everything we're not gonna like, but that don't mean we don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just not gonna Luther curl quite right. Yeah. And for us, it might be for them, for somebody else. Like me, you like this song. Right. Elise is like, it don't do nothing for her. But 8 songs, we on track number 9. Elise loved every 8. So, and we got 2 left. Like, what?
And this is the only song I feel that way about. And if do you know how hard it is to make an album for my hating ass? And I only had an issue, and it was only a small issue with one song, and that's just because it was just boring. But it wasn't a bad song by any means. But that's impressive.
Yeah, and again, I didn't hear you say that you hate the song. You just said it's just not your jam.
Yeah.
You know, and hey, see, I don't have on a watch right now. You know why? Because I want to stay lost in time talking about this good album. Because you know what I'm saying?
That's it's a good life, and it's about Skin 30 over here.
Look here. I know that's... You better go ahead. See, your segue be on point.
And if y'all people is not catching all of this.
Oh, man.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But Good Life. I like this song a lot, and I'm a huge Lettucey fan. So here for it. Was here for it when it came out. It was here for it when I re-listened today. Like it's another fun. It goes well with was it Feels Good? Yeah.
With Faith.
Those 2 songs go together. Like if I was making a upbeat playlist, I probably, those would be on it. Or if I was making an upbeat Eric Benét one, I probably would put those in sequence.
Yes, I agree. I feel like this is a post heavy disco era type of joint. Or if Eric Benét was to attempt to make a disco type of record, I feel like Good Life would be that. But it wouldn't sound watered down or, forced to me. I feel like him and Lettucey would still just go and just do what they did on it. Mm-hmm. Give you that Good Life.
This song to me is it's nothing lyrical, it's nothing anything. It makes me think of my grandma, my late grandma, and God, her, this lady right here. Like when I heard this song, and I remember the first time I heard this song, and I was playing it at my mom's house because my grandma moved in and just took everything. Just took over. It just took over like a grandma gonna do. You know what I mean? And I just remember listening to this song, and it was a Friday, and I was coming home, and I remember just playing it, and mom was doing something. I don't know what she was doing. And my grandmother was in the kitchen cooking. I just remember grabbing her. And y'all know I talk about my grandma. My grandma had no rhythm. And grandma, don't you dare make nothing fall up in here tonight because you know I'm not lying. But my grandma didn't have the best rhythm at all. And I just remember grabbing her out of the kitchen And she was like, "Where we going?" I'm like, "Well, we ain't going very far, Grandma. I'm just grabbing you to go to the living room." And I was dancing with her. And it just makes me think of that. And then I'm just grabbing her and I'm like, "Grandma, move with me. One and two. One and like, and with her, cause she just try to move to her own beat, even though the beat is there. She's moving to her own beat. So I'm grabbing her hand and finally she's kind of just watching me. And every time I hear the song, I think about her. So it just makes me happy. I don't know lyrically because what you call it sounds freaking amazing on this Lettucey. Like
She don't
she
know how
sounds
to sound
great on
bad.
it. Ever. Like ever.
If she tried to sing bad, it still be
It's
amazing.
right. Better than a lot of people these days. But anyway, but,
Yeah.
but and with that, and then you know the horns on this again. This gives me "Can't Let Go" vibes from Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh, that's my joint too.
And that's my favorite Earth, Wind and Fire record. So it gives me that.
Oh,
Shout out to our brother Sin.
I hear it. Yeah.
Yes, shout out to my brother Sin because I remember him picking me up from the airport and he played that. And I know you know Elise, you know this to be true. I will play a song over and over and over and over until you get sick of it.
yo,
No.
the I Am album is one of my favorite Earth, Wind, Fire.
Yes. And I can let go. It just gives me that horn. Like that's why I said the brass section, whoever he had gotten on the trumpets and the French horns and the sax and all of that, because you had all of it in this.
Yeah.
This record, and it's just fun. It's just a fun song. So this just makes me think about my grandma. So RIP to my grandma. I think about her when I first heard it, and she couldn't catch the rhythm, but after about 3 minutes in, she finally caught it. But the song was damn near over. But at the end of the day, she caught it, and it just makes me think about her. So that song, I love it. Good Life is just good. Lettucey sound good. He sound good on it. So it's just a jam, and it just make you think like you ain't got no problems. You can dance your life away. That's what I get on it. So
I love it.
That's what I feel about Good Life.
Yes, indeed, for sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh no, we get to Something's Wrong.
I would have not included this on the album.
I was going to say that. This is the only problem that I got. The only problem that I got with this record. Even though I like it, it didn't fit. I think he should have just ended with Good Life and we could have got out. Done.
It don't fit, but it's such a great song.
Yes.
I love it. It's amazing.
It's a great song.
It don't fit with this album to me.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you what it feel like. It feel like it should have been on a past album.
Yeah. Should have been on Hurricane.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yep. Or even like, say, if there was a particular type of movie and the movie had a soundtrack where it was kind of like touching on the subject of what he's talking about on Something's Wrong, I feel like it would fit there. I would have, like you said, JR, ended the album with Good Life and just kept moving. I mean, Something's Wrong is a great song. He sings it well, and what he's talking about is nothing.
That's what makes it a good song. Yeah.
I'm just like, to go from Good Life and then Something's Wrong, it's like, well, dang, that Good Life didn't last that very long to be like, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And just with the whole theme of the album, I know I've said that many times on the episode, but I feel like there's a certain theme that's going on with the musicality and the topics of the album. And I just feel like Something's Wrong was just kind of like that sore thumb, unfortunately, album-wise, that just doesn't fit. So that's my whole gripe really with this album.
Yeah. And then it's like, I don't know, if you want to put that song, if you want it so bad for that to be on an album, why don't you stick it in the middle somewhere? That's not an ender, especially not if the Feels Good. Feels Good feel like the last song at a concert that everybody rocking out to as they leaving the stage and the band is doing their little parts. And that's what that song that feels like, the outro of a concert.
Yep.
Right.
I agree. I agree.
Because going from Good night.
Trying to end the song like Mary do it. It's not
Like,
over. Like that's an end the concert. And then,
You come you better
and you know when I saw
better
her on the
first
Mary,
choice.
and when I saw her on the Mary tour, that is what she ended the concert with.
Yes.
It's not oh, and she left the stage and just was the band and the background singers on the stage doing that. And then she
Yeah.
came back out for like a second and and then that was it. And it was perfect.
yeah.
It's celebratory.
Right. Especially with the fact that you saying that we're lost in time, right? And you gave us that, and then you're ending it with good life. Then you going into something's wrong, which is very depressing.
Yeah.
Like you're taking us down now. Like we were up and feeling good and having this good life, and then you going and the words are great on it because again, you don't know what people are dealing with, so they smiling through it. You know what I mean? So you don't know something might be wrong with them, but they smiling through it, and you don't know what people are dealing with. And think about more than this. Think about yourself. Think about people more than just yourself. You know what I mean? So lyrically, it's great, but to me, it shouldn't have ended this album for real. Like it shouldn't even just been on here. If you wanted to do that, maybe he should have threw this like on a soundtrack or give it to like maybe a charity or something like that.
Right.
But to end the album like this, I think it kind of messed up the feeling because now I'm on a high. Then you bringing me like, damn, something might be wrong with you know what I'm saying? Like it just that was my only gripe with the album was that like,
Yeah.
but the strings at the end was a marvelous. That was magic.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. Musically, yes, like the
Right.
song goes musically, but I just just didn't think it could fit. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that was my only problem with the record, honestly.
I feel like if Eric Benét were to do a what's going on type of album, I feel something's wrong with work with that.
Back.
Or like you said, on to charity or like a compilation that, has a certain type of theme that's like encouraging but also introspective and whatnot. I just feel like, yeah, you could be at a concert hearing Eric Benet and Lettucey sing Good Life, and then once you walk out, you start singing Something's Wrong with Me. And I'm like, whoa, that just like changes everything.
Because it's like you're watching a thing and then you're watching it and you watching a comedy show, right? And everything's gonna happy go lucky. And then they throw on an infomercial about kids.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? And you see kids going to 35 cents or $1 to sponsor a kid. It's like, I didn't need that right now. Like, no, like I get it. Yeah.
In the arms of the angels.
You need to stop. You need to stop. You are an angel, but you need to stop that because that right there is crazy. Look, I ain't about to start calling you Elise McLaughlin, okay? We ain't gonna do that here.
Was a sick cat and dogs and gerbils and shit. Yeah, so it's just depressing. The animals be looking sad.
Yeah, that was my only gripe with this album. I'm like,
Agreed.
Had it not been for that, I feel like, wow, it's hard to just rate an album like 10 out of 10. I would still give it an 8 or 9 rating.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
For sure.
I still give it that, even with Something's Wrong on it. But if it wasn't included, then I would probably rate that album just a little bit more. But yeah, he came through with another one with this album overall. And I think this was his last one on a major.
I think. Until he was like, I ain't doing the majors. I'm better off independent.
Yeah.
If I think
because I believe the one is when he started his Jordan House imprint.
Yes. Okay.
But now it's called something else. I think it's the JB Creative Group now.
Right.
Jordan House, he put out the one by him, and then he also put out an album by Calvin Richardson at the time. It's called I Am Calvin. Which
I Am Calvin. Yes, Lord.
That album got some joints on there.
Yes, it do. That's my mama man right there. What?
Side note, Calvin's version of All This Love is worth checking out.
I agree. I agree. I'm not getting killed on this episode when mom see it. Yep, I like it.
Right. my joint from that album is We Gonna Love Tonight though, but that's a whole
yes, that is the jam. Yes. Yes.
That's his version of Sexual Healing in my opinion, but
I can give you that. Yes. Yeah.
But there was the Calvin Richardson album, and then there was one from Guaple called Strong as Glass, I think.
Okay.
That has a song called Hey Boy, which that's a jam too. There's a remix, I think, with Snoop as well, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Hey Boy is by who?
What's that?
Who's Hey Boy by?
Guaple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was still with Reprise with Warner Brothers. So I think yes, the one is when he was like, all right, I'm doing me. I ain't with the label shit no more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been true to himself.
Period. Oh, I like what you did there. In a Day in a Life. Come on.
Look. Lost in Time. Lost in Time.
and now that he's, doing his own thing, I'm sure it feels good.
Yes, it does. Living that good life. Yes, indeed, Lord. Lord.
I hope something's not wrong, though.
I hope y'all like this. Y'all like this.
Because there's always a reason to.
Oh, God. Okay.
It really is.
Stop. Y'all are staring it up too much. Let's go.
The more you can take it. You can take it.
Because the more I think about it, damn, sometimes I cry about this shit.
I love y'all. Jesus.
Yes. I love y'all for real.
Oh, God, yes.
Well, friends, cousins, Romans, countrymen, we have now reached my personal favorite part of the show. Yes. And Keith too, for sure. I remember how excited he was the first time he got to do it. It was very adorable.
Yes.
I love it.
This Word Song Association. Today I'm going to give you some songs from the year of our Lord 2010. And you just tell me the first thought, word, or feeling that comes to mind. Or if it, did I say memory? Yeah, memory. I don't know how to do my own favorite part of the show.
It's all
first
good.
Thought, first word, memory, or thought that comes up when you hear that song.
Okay.
All right. So we will start with.
Oh boy.
I'll never be prepared. We start with. All right. Shit. I was trying to have it together today too.
That's all good. You still got it together.
Ooh, come on.
That was good. That was good.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Oh, I got a CeeLo Green. Fuck you. It was 2010. How about that?
Oh, wow. Really? I didn't realize that. Well, it is a CeeLo Green staple. While I like the song, it's not a favorite of mine from CeeLo, but he did what he had to do on it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. For that kind of song, I don't hear many people that would pull that off, but
no.
In my pocket. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know the words, but yeah. But shout out to CeeLo Green. He's got a song that's, I believe, coming out. Maybe by the time this airs, it'll already be out. That I'm hoping will come out because the snippet I heard is crazy. No, not Gnarls Barkley, but just crazy.
All right. The next song, you're stupid.
People tell me that. I start to believe it, but it's all good. What was that?
Oh, I was singing crazy.
Oh, I remember when.
Everyone.
Who do you? Who do you? Who do you?
Bless your soul. Oh,
Right. The next song, Ursha.
oh.
There goes the baby.
I dig that joint from Usher. I do.
We needed it.
I was gonna say, yeah, during that period, yeah,
Because,
that was
I
probably
mean, OMG, that period was a mess.
Oh,
the
we
Oh,
closest to
needed it
R&B
after that
Usher we
record.
would
oh
get.
my God. It
Yeah.
was terrible time for our guy.
Oh, I would say, yeah, that was probably the closest R&B Usher we would get at that time.
Mm-hmm.
That we needed that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's a dope song. Isn't that written or produced by Rico Love?
Rico Love, yes.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
did that one. But yeah, I like that vocal performance. Yeah, he did his thing on that one. There goes my baby. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where she at now, but hey, hopefully, he found her.
All right.
OMG.
That year gave us, oh, Neo, Champagne Life.
Ooh, okay. Now this one, I know of it now, but when it came out, I didn't really tap into that song or really the Libra Scale album that much. But I think what I've heard from that album, that's probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm. I
Because
love
to
that
me,
song so much.
it sounds like Neo from his earlier work. Because I know with Libra Scale, from what I understand, he was trying to go a different direction with it, and it didn't quite do
Luther
what
Curl.
he wanted it to. Yeah, it didn't quite curl. It was more like mini curl, or it just didn't activate really. So
The curls were not nice.
it just was. It just wasn't nice. Let's just say I wouldn't try to buy that at a 3 for $10.
Oh, okay. Y'all gonna leave me alone.
Oh, shout out to 3 for 10. Whenever I hear that now, I'm like, oh man, that's golden. I can't get that out of my
Look, I was
head.
only young. I couldn't afford the other ones. So I had to
Hey,
get my
I
three
ain't
for
mad.
tens.
I ain't mad, bro. But no, I like Champagne Life, even though I don't even drink champagne, but I would still rock to it.
I don't drink champagne either, really. It gave me the
Yeah, I
but
headache.
only have it with orange juice.
Yeah, it gave me the headache. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if it's Norman Brown with I think Paul Brown and another artist. I can't remember who the other artist is, but I think they did a smooth jazz version of it. That's pretty dope too.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's Norman Brown included, but I can't. I think it's under BWB, which is Brown, uh, Brown, and I forget what the W stands for. But yeah, um, I like their version of it too.
Right. And
Yes.
our last song is going to be Erica Badu, Window Seat.
Mm, it's definitely a visual. Um,
For that ass, pun intended.
Come on.
but the
I
song
wanted to say that thing.
is definitely one of her doper songs to me. Especially from that particular album. That's from New America too, isn't it?
And what kind of album is that, Elise?
It's R&B, baby.
Hmm.
Oh, I like window seat and what's the other joint? Is it getting money or
yeah, get money.
Yeah.
Can't turn me away. The belief in your heart.
Get money.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, window seat is yeah, definitely one of Erica's good joints. So yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites
It's
of
another.
her singles.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
It's
I agree.
Yeah,
it's
I agree.
it's it's up high in my singles from her. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And y'all
That's
know how I feel about Erica, my problematic fave, man.
So real.
Love her down.
I'm excited to hear the album she did with Alchemist whenever that will drop. So
Yeah.
haven't heard any updates at this point, but
Me either. I'm like, come on.
we'll see how that
I mean,
goes.
they've been like promoting the hell out of it. They've been on everybody's show.
Right? So I was like, ooh.
And half the shows, Erica looked like she don't want to be there. And she acted like she like Erica always been like that though. And that's not the problematic part of her that I love. I think if you don't want to be somewhere, if people ask you stupid questions, you should give them the same fucking energy. So anytime she give them some most stank energy or like get them together, he always here for it. Cause they don't be coming right and they want to ask her stupid shit. And she ain't here for it.
That's why she can come on this show and she know we'll give.
She's
Matter of
an
fact, I
artist.
probably when he asks her shit, I just let her talk.
That part. And we'll just go in when we can.
Yeah. Which is how it should be anyway. But anywho.
Ooh, well, interviewing one-on-one. A lot of people don't know that. Hey, grandma. Hey, girl.
She is sensitive about her shit.
Okay.
I think it's a lady I watch a TikTok and she be like, what do I know? I'm just some bitch.
That sounds like something she would say, definitely. And stand on that too.
Yeah. I'm just some bitch. Whatever.
Yeah.
Why you care about my opinion so hard? Why does what I like and don't like offend you so? What's up with that?
That part.
My goodness.
The lady does protest too much. Anywho, Keith.
Yes.
This is my least favorite part of the show because we
Me
don't
too.
die. So
well, it's mine too.
we won't say goodbye. We'll just say good night.
I like what you did there. Yes. I love y'all are good. I don't even know.
Yes. But before you leave, as always, the floor is yours. Give us some closing words, whatever you want to say, and you can do the closing.
Yes.
Oh, I can do the closing?
That's your when you on here, that's yours. And I love it. It's you do a great job.
Well, thank you both very, very much. As always, y'all know I love y'all down. You know what I'm saying? This show is just amazing. It's something to look forward to every Sunday. And even when it's not on a Sunday, whenever it comes back on, I look forward to it because I know it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. It makes me feel good. Mm-hmm. It makes me feel good.
Yeah, the curls are nice.
Nice. You know what I'm saying? I would just like to give a quick shout out again to y'all for just being amazing people and for this platform for us music lovers and music heads to be able to nerd out and just talk our talk and just have fun and just share some knowledge, drop some gems as if we clumsy, even though we may not be. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to send a shout out to a beautiful queen, Emily, because I know she's out there watching whenever this may drop. You know what I'm saying?
Love her!
And you know, as I like to say, you know, for those that may want to enjoy some playlists, if you ain't got playlists of your own, I have plenty available on Spotify and Apple Music. Hopefully the information will be located. If not on the description, feel free to check me out on my pages. And I'll be glad to send you those there. But in the meantime and in between time, I just want to say thank y'all for everybody out there that was watching and enjoying us as we discuss Lost in Time by Eric Benét. So on behalf of JR, Naturally Elise, Cud, and Keith, and the R&B representatives, we would like for y'all to please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends to tell their friends, and tell your neighbors, your co-workers, affiliates, associates about this show. Because it's available for you right now to what? You guessed it, catch that. So on that note, we like to say we will catch y'all on the next Catch That.